Yo people, welcome to the 2.0 pod. We're back again. Come on man, what's everyone saying man? Everyone just looks stressed and tired. Like, welcome man. Where's the energy?
You know I'm running my time, bro. Man have been banging up that Clubhouse thing, I think. Everyone's been going to bed late, bro. To be honest, yeah, what is better? Obviously, we just started it. But what is better? Clubhouse or house party? At their heights. No, don't just think because we're in this right now. Like, compare it to
Do you know why?
What's better?
Do you know why I say that? Because house party, there's only a limited amount of people that can go into one chat. But Clubhouse, you can have like 400, 500, 600 people. Do you know what I'm saying? It's basically like a massive podcast.
Yeah, depends what you want in it. Because realistically, Clubhouse is like you said, more of a podcast. It's very educational. You can have sophisticated conversations.
It can be.
But if you want to get busy or get active, house party is much better.
Nah, but
I can't get
one thing though, no. You lot are judging it, but remember, your Clubhouse is based on who you follow. Yeah, sure. A young 19-year-old on Clubhouse, they're seeing something different, bro. They're not seeing what we're seeing. They're not seeing some deep-rooted conversations. You niggas are fucking 19 about deep-rooted conversations. I couldn't even imagine.
I
couldn't even imagine that.
They might be having some worse. You don't know. They might be having banter. You don't know what they're doing.
Because house party, like, in its height, when we was on it, it was funny. It was jokes. I think I had more fun on house party because it was just jokes in it, But I will say, Clubhouse, the good thing about it is that you could literally just put yourself on mute and go about your business and listen in the background, and it's like I said, it's like a podcast.
It's sick.
So you could just be doing your work and listening away. So it's actually calm. But I want your predictions. Is Clubhouse here to stay after quarantine's over?
Nah, probably not.
Let me say what I like about Clubhouse. I think it's the fact that like it bridges the gap between, let's say, people that you might admire. So that's some celebrities.
This is it.
And like people that might be doing things you want to do.
Yeah.
When you hear their take on like their career paths or how they went about it, it's been mad, innit? Like I remember like. Well, I must say I remember. It was even today. I was in one.
You're tired, you.
It was even one today, but it was like. I think Mace was in the was in the call.
He's been active.
He was talking about basically that label executives being happy about that rappers dying, innit? Because obviously they got a lot of insurance on these rappers, and I was like, I never even thought about that. That's true. It's crazy, innit? But
that makes you think who killed some of these rappers.
Saying that some of them are literally happy because they're getting paid. But I think the app's here to stay though. I think because it's just like the sort of conversations you can have. Twitter's nice to have like the debates.
I think the advantage is over house party, that you actually have a profile. So you have followers. So now people are trying to build up their followers. What you notice is people that have clout on other apps, they're trying to recapture that on this one. People are you don't see that people are working.
Level.
Everyone's starting level.
Level.
People are actually working hard.
The question that I want answered is how can we now monetize Clubhouse?
I think it's too early.
You know what I'm saying? When I saw the follows thing, I was like, alright, cool. How can we monetize that?
It's too early.
Private rooms.
I think it will get to that though.
I can think of a way.
You
can have private rooms.
You need to get
and you can get people.
I do think it's here to stay, but maybe for a different reason, innit? I don't see us going back to how things were before. You get it? So I feel like
generally. Okay,
so it's like, let's say like a 5-day working week or 4-day working week. I don't think we're going back to that anytime soon in the next like 2 years or so. Wow. So I think even in quarantine, that we've been forced to sort of take in more content. I've come across new people that I wouldn't have come across, or new artists that I would not have come across. You know what I'm saying? I won't even lie to you. Let me be honest, fam. King Von is hard, I know that obviously I'm not into the. I'm not that it's late, and even with Nipsey I was late. I'm not even a capper in it. I'm not trying to say when man was here I was appreciating man's music, but King bro, like man's gone through barely shit. Like he's actually mad talented.
Also, what I notice about Clubhouse is like a lot of people know who you are. Do you know what I mean by this? So what I mean by this is like it's like if you're in a motive. And you look at someone, they look at you, they look at you for, let's say, 2 extra seconds. You're either thinking, are they thinking of someone else? Or you thinking, do they know for someone, or are they interested in me, innit? So, a lot of the time, people have come across your profile, they stuff you've done before, etc. But on Clubhouse, it's like, let's say, if I'm in there, obviously, you know the way they say your name, so they might be like, Oh yeah, you see back to your point, yeah. But I'm thinking, wait, I
don't know from Adam.
Yeah. The way they say it is sometimes there's a bit of familiarity. Or they go, oh yeah, I saw that thing you did with X, Y, Z. So what it kind of does it's like, is this a problem or is it normal? Like should we actually like give people not their flowers, but should we actually say to people, oh yeah, I've seen you on the timeline before, or is that begging it?
No, it's not begging it. It's not begging it. I think that's the beauty of the app. This is what I'm saying. Like,
society doesn't work like
it
that.
takes, but hear this though. It takes away, like as you were saying, like bro, like you can be in the rooms with the celebrities and all them things there, and it's like raw. Like we can have authentic conversation. Also, if you don't like to talk, you can just stay silent and listen to like. There's so many benefits. Like honestly, I feel like it's just like an active live podcast all the time. Even when I was driving here, bro.
Basically, yeah. I get what you lot are saying. I think that's good and all this good things you say, but I don't think it's here for the long run, fam.
Why not?
Like throughout this lockdown period, we've seen phases. There's been things, and people are bored, innit? People are just bored, and this is what fell into our hands in this period, and we have to accept it's gonna have its 6 to 8 weeks on something else.
My money is on Clubhouse, and it's for this simple reason, like I said before. The fact you have followers and you've got a profile picture and you've got a bio, people gonna work like bro, you see Instagram, us man, every man at this table is an idiot.
Yeah.
Let me tell you what everyone's an idiot. You don't know what I'm gonna say.
We had Insta from early still.
All of us had Insta from early, and we all had bare followers for our age. We was going to parties, everyone knew we had bare followers. And then what happened was we got to uni, and the man started saying Instagram's died, it's dead. We started seeing weirdo behaviour on there, like not typical age based. So the man started using it less. Hardly anyone was kind of posted. I think that I remember Moth. You was like, no, Instagram's coming back. You know, maybe you said, but. You was more talking about pictures and stuff. People are posting more. You was like, oh, you're pro, rather than having. I remember you was one of the first people to tell me, rather than having all your pictures on there, archive, just have the best ones become your highlight reel. So I said, okay, cool. So I started looking into it more and more. And I started seeing, people are making money on here. People are doing this, and I feel like with Clubhouse, we're in such an early stage that beginning. You can't say it's true. You can't like with House Party. There was no followers, bro.
2 points, man. Let's get the Clubhouse bag, yeah? Number one. Number two, I just want to circle back to what he said about the over familiarity, innit? I think what Clubhouse actually does, it breaks down that barrier. So like when you actually see someone in person, it's like, oh, I was actually talking to you on Clubhouse, blah, do you know what I'm saying?
And you got that yet though?
Huh?
You haven't got that yet.
But it's probably due to happen. And I think if for Mandem, like if they see like a good looking girl app in it, it kind of makes their job a little bit easier.
Like, obviously, I was in another chat as well. It's kind of related to black men or whatever as well. And like even how Donnie addressed man is like even like Tossan was involved in a room yesterday, as if he known me from Adam, but it's like. I wasn't offended by that. It's like, like this is what Clubhouse is. It's like raw. Like we don't care about status here. We don't care about that. This is a chance for everybody. It don't matter where you've come from to say your piece. And I love
know why
that,
it's true what you're saying,
it.
Because you know when I go in, yeah, I see the speakers. Do you know what Clubhouse has over all the rest of the apps? When you see the content, you don't see the followers.
Right.
So you're only judging people off of what they're actually bringing to the table.
Yeah, that's
so
true.
It's kind of like some of let me know. Like, I was impressed by some of the women that were talking, the way they articulated themselves, thinking like, nah, these are some educated women.
Educated.
And I click on their profile, followers 17, following like 40, and I'm thinking, okay, she's just getting started. She ain't popular or anything. She's just getting started. But it's like. I might think, you know what, this girl's quite intellectual, I like how she talks. Let me follow her as a person, because when she's in chats, I think she's intellectual. So it's like you're getting rewarded for the graph rather than just like, he's bait, so I'm going to follow him. Do you get what I'm saying?
Off the back of that, and even off the back of what you're saying, it's like, you can see like there's real brothers like who are like us, who are educated, talking on real issues.
Real stuff.
Do you know what I'm saying?
I know all sorts of disrupt.
I just think like, one, it's nice to see, and two, it kind of just brings the brothers together. Do you know what I'm saying?
I'm loving it.
Now, what's some of the best like conversations that you've seen going on?
What is this? I was in a chat with a couple. I think by this time everyone, all the man cutting it.
One's on the graveyard.
And there was like some. I didn't know anyone in this. And And there's a couple of youths from different demographics in it. And I know there's like a couple, there's I think Americans in there.
There's bare
There was
this app.
there was even hood youths in there. There was working class people in there. And the different the way everyone sees things so differently. Yeah, I was thinking, right, this is mad. But what was good here is like on a normal day, these kind of people won't have a conversation
at all,
bro. It was mad seeing the hood youth talk to the upper class youth. Right. And, no, but bro, I'm telling you, But he's putting his point across, bro. And my man's hearing.
There was a brother yesterday in one of the chats, and he was talking, and he said a point. And if it was Twitter, I would not quote tweet him because it's just not me. Like, I'm not gonna go on the street. He said a point, and I said, I addressed him by his name. I said, nah, bro, that's because he was basically saying if his girl came to him saying she wants to do OnlyFans, innit, that's his problem. He needs to put her in a better scenario. And I said, no. Like, he was talking about this OnlyFans fan. I was like, but bro, it's about her mentality. Wouldn't let her mentality worry you? And we're going kind of back and forth, not arguing, and the thing is, it's like, it's nice to have a conversation with strangers sometimes that are on your level, but you would never speak to them in a normal scenario. The only way I would ever talk to that guy is if I bucked you once, and you was like, this is my cousin's boy. I dap him, and we just start talking in the club.
I feel like this app like highlights how different everybody is, and like you grow to appreciate it. So it's just like, I think most chats I've been in, like regardless of what the content is, like I feel like most people are like kind of like taking it like seriously and having like good conversations, even if it's about like I don't know, like quote unquote like an immature topic like body count or whatsoever. When I've heard like points, I thought, like, despite me not agreeing with it, I
love when the women are being honest, because on Twitter, if you say something, you know that's like you're marked, because they can see your profile, they see all this, and then they quote tweet it, and even if you delete it, it's saved, Bro, women are giving real talk about, I heard girls say stuff, let me not lie, when I was younger, I was a bit loose, but you would never hear that on Twitter.
It's amazing.
Like girls would be saying that I've learnt from this.
Right, so Mandy, I must have been talking to a couple of my friends, both male and female, right? And they basically told me that, you know, they use dating apps to find a partner, and like they've gone on some good dates, they actually met some cool people, Like, what do you actually think about using the dating app to find a date or to find your future partner?
Alex, I was saying this, bro. Let's keep it real. What is it? If a woman is like above 23, she goes to work, she comes home and either chills or works on her career or does a side hustle, and they're not going out as much as they went out in uni, innit, And a lot of girls have this thing of, I'm pretty, I'm a boss, I do my thing, I've got a career, like I'm not gonna be desperate and go out there and be thirsty for man, like man will come to me. But they're not in environments to get moved to enough. When their cousin's like, roll with me to this barbecue, they're like, nah man, it's long. Do you get what I'm trying to say? When their best friend's like, I've got this christening or baby shower, they make an excuse, innit? And they'll tweet like, you know when your friend says the plan's cancelled and you're actually happy. Do you get it? That's them type of girls there. Them girls are sadly not meeting men. Because obviously, as men, we're the hunters. If you just finish a relationship or the girl you thought was going to be the next one, it fails, you get back out there, innit? Girls don't have that privilege of hunting, innit? So I actually understand why women are on dating apps now. Because obviously before, let me not lie, I'm going to be honest, I thought it was weird. Why is this buff girl on the dating app? Why would she be? But now, as I've got older, I get it because they're not in environments to meet the caliber of men they want. Do you get what I'm trying to say?
I get it. So I mean, I get what you say, why they're on it, but it does show a level of vulnerability.
What do you mean by vulnerability?
It shows that you're in a vulnerable place. Like, okay, hey,
how though?
That's a big point, you know.
It's me, bro. I haven't met anyone. I'm lonely. Come chat to me. That's what
vulnerable?
I'm
lonely.
Yeah, but he's talking the truth.
Like, not to say I'm actually against it. That's not what I'm saying. What I'm saying is it shows you're in a certain place. It shows essentially I'm not having a good time trying to find people in the real world. So I need to now revert to this place where everyone's looking.
Bad thing, though?
No, but it shows where you are. So then at that same time you say there's a double end of the effect because okay, you might meet the love of your life there, maybe like 1 in 100, I don't know. But then you got the hunters, as you said earlier, the hunters that come through and these girls are looking for someone, man. You know what I'm saying? Let me like curtain. Let me message her. I'm gonna say
So once be honest, yeah. Put your hand on your heart, yeah. If you saw a buff girl on a dating app and that's where you met her, and you've pre that app, well, you about to pre that app and she talked to the guys and she's trying to get, would that put your wife in her if she's on the dating app? Be honest.
I don't use dating apps, but if in the likely event that I did, so in the unlikely
would
event
it put you up?
I mean, if I'm there already, I don't think I can judge you for being there. Do you know what I'm trying to say? 'Cause I'm there, innit? Whether I'm there for a certain reason or not,
the intention,
you're there, innit?
You're there
You know what I'm
to, you know why you're there though. You're not there to.
Yeah, obviously, yeah. If I was there, I'd know why I'm there, innit? But obviously,
man are there to.
but I think, why are you here, fam? What is it you're struggling with in the world?
No,
Do you know what I'm saying?
yeah.
Because that means when people meet you, they don't want to chat to you, fam. Why not? Do you know what I'm saying?
That's a bit general. But
No,
at the end of the day, what we need to understand that it's not easy out here, innit? Like,
it's not.
It's not easy. My perception on the dating apps were based on the people that I know, and if I'm being real, I know the people that I know are not sort of model people. You get it? But it's like what I see is man them using Tinder to mash and that. You get it? But at the same time, I think it is a smart sort of thing to transition to dating apps because it helps you sort of narrow down your preferences.
You know what?
Yeah, exactly.
Obviously, like times are changing. Innit? We're in a new world. Like we're in a technology-based like society. So I think the idea of using dating apps, I think in its infancy years, that it would have been a bit like weird. Like why is this girl on it? But then you have to deep, bro. Like more time, we're on our phone, we're on apps. So how is it weird meeting someone via an app? Do you get me? Especially if you're, especially let's say for example in this current context right now where we've been in lockdown. Like, bruv, how else are you gonna meet people? It does show that this app or these sort of applications do have some sort of use and they are helpful for people and people do find love and get married.
For the back of what Muffy is saying, I understand why people are on dating apps, you know what I'm saying? However, like I understand it, but there's a small part of me that still thinks it's not weird, but it's just like a little bit like why kind of thing. Even though I get it.
So why is that then, bro?
Because for me personally, I'm an in the flesh type of guy because I like to see people's vibes. Do you know what I'm saying? And if the energy's not there, there isn't really a difference. But I'm saying with the dating app, people are weirdos. Some people are stalking X, Y, and Z. Hold on. So I'm saying you can be having all the chat with someone online. But when you butt them in the flesh and when you actually
DMs,
in the date,
that can happen in normal things.
No,
it's true.
So it is, because no, it is different because like if you're on, for example, Instagram, you get to see personality. You see someone's story, people that post what they're into and shit.
Bro, you see what they want you to see.
Yes.
Yeah, exactly.
Great point, Toss. Fantastic.
I'm saying, how long can you keep up with yourself for?
That's with anything.
That's
with anything. You show me what you want me to see, bro. That's with anything. You can cry home every night.
Via dating app,
obviously.
But via dating app, it's harder to do that. So I feel like it might be more genuine because like I do obviously like we all agree certain man do cut through and use the apps or whatever in it. But I feel like the girls that are on it, I feel like they're proper more like genuine in with their intentions. I'm for it's not that weird. Like I don't like before maybe a year or two like ago. Let's say like one of the bros was using Tinder and then you might just see a girl you know and you're thinking, right, she on it. But then like Ish said, like it's hard, man. Like the streets are cold, man. Like.
So Reese, remember, I'm just gonna say one word to you. Tagged. Do you ever tagged Reese? Do you ever tagged.com?
Oh,
do you ever tagged you?
Yeah.
Look, all I wanna break
What is it?
I wanna explain in it, yeah.
Oh yeah.
We was in like secondary school, yeah. One of our boys said, "Bro, tag.com is nuts." It was like, "What is it?" So now just sign up. We both signed up, yeah. Tag.com was Tinder 10 years prior. It was Tinder 10 years prior.
Oh,
bro,
shit.
Fam, we re-signed up because obviously our guy said, "No, sign it, it's sick." He didn't explain it. You know, back in the day, fam, there's AOL, there's this, fam, when MSN, they said it's a new social media. So cool, we just jumped on it. Got on it. Bro, you know what it is, yeah? It's like, when you go from tagged, then you move to Tinder, the girls on them things, yeah, were, in my opinion, desperate at the start of them type of things. So now when people move into Bumble, and what's the other app they use? Hinge, yeah? I think the past and the type of girls that were on them other ones at the start are giving a bad name to the ones on these ones. The ones on these newer ones, they generally just want to find love. You get it? But most man them have been on them apps from the start just to be.
You know,
so you're kind of mixing them, the two generations of girls together, when I don't think that's fair, which is why I've changed my mind, where it's like, when I see girls on them, I think, no, it's smart, because bro, you know you could even type in black. You can have black as a category now, bro.
Really? Okay.
That's gonna slim down your whole search.
Yeah.
You get me?
I lied before. I said I've never used dating apps, innit? I remember I pioneered Tinder, blood. I remember it's like 2013. I was in my first year at university, and one of the older boys, innit? I'm 18. I'm fresh. He's 24, innit? And he's been like to man, yeah, like obviously in my early days of unis, I was active in it. But anyway, we pioneered this thing, bro. He's like, yeah, Josh, let me tell you something. Obviously, I know you like to move to girls just like me, kind of vibes. There's this app, bro. It shows you all the girls local in local where the uni was. I'm like, huh? So we were pioneering that app at that time, just to expand the kind of girls we can reach in the uni, fam. Get me? We wasn't satisfied with what we had in the club, so we have to branch out, man. The ones that you don't see in the library, I can catch them on this app. And that was in that 2013.
Did you find any girls that you actually were interested in on the app?
Bro, it wasn't a dating thing. It was literally like meeting girls at uni, coming like Insta, bro. Like, what are you saying? Oh, what are you studying that?
But what app that's not a dating app is the best place to get active on a girl? Like, to take it to that stage of where you start linking her. Is it, I'm even gonna break it down, yeah? Is it iMessage? iMessage is that the fact that most people don't use it, so if you talk to her there, that might be a sweet spot. Is it WhatsApp, where she's probably going to be active on a lot of the time? Is it Snapchat? Is it Snapchat where you could kind of comment off her story? Is it Instagram, or is it Twitter? Out of those, what's the best? You know what it is? What's the best place you do your best work?
It has to be Snapchat.
I can pick. Go on.
It has to be Snapchat. You see, Snapchat took the game to a new level, bro.
Snapchat's banned.
Do you know why I took the game to a new level? Because you can show your life, yeah, but you can get real personal with it. It's like, I don't need to have your number. There's no reason why I can't have your Snapchat.
You can do voice.
It's not too invasive as well.
I don't need to.
Yeah.
So send you
You can give your snap.
I think Instagram, maybe up to 2017, 18 would have been the best app in it, because like, you know what I mean? This was before like the average girl had like 10,000 or whatever thousand followers. So if you DM her, she might see it. So
you feel like,
not Insta.
so you feel like, what, in your prime of
Back in the day would
when
be
you moved to
Insta,
girls,
because you
Insta.
could literally you could message her, and then I'm sure she'll look at your pictures and might look at it and be like, oh, he's alright.
No.
So when do you think you do your best work?
Yeah, no, I'm being honest. I don't think I've mashed serious work online, innit? I'm just not that kind of person. I'm being serious. I'm being serious. As in that, my thing is moving to people in person. That's always been my thing. So it's that, but obviously, if I look at all the options that you gave, Instagram is the only app where you can sort of tell if someone's feeling you or not, innit? End of the day, if you view all my pictures, you come follow me, you like. If you come follow me, I don't know you don't know me, you like 5 of my pictures, yeah, I think you're interested.
No, but that wasn't Ish's question, bro.
What?
He was said, where's the
When do you do your
That's
best
not
work?
what he said.
I said my work isn't online.
It's
It's my personal.
once you engage with that person, where are you communicating the best?
Let me ask my own question.
What's that?
Obviously, I'm sorry, I never gave this as an example, yeah. But I do my best work on the phone. If I catch you on the phone,
FaceTime more cool.
Finito, I'm smashing it top corner.
You see
that's that's where I do my best.
Everyone does.
No. See, I was gonna get onto that more. Great point, yeah. You see FaceTime. FaceTime, yeah. See, look, man of my son. FaceTime. FaceTime of this generation works. I've seen it. However, FaceTime not my bag, yeah, because for me, yeah, it's like with FaceTime. Sometimes, like, you've skipped. Like, obviously, it's a good and bad thing. If you're just trying to do your thing with them, then it's like, you skip links because you've kind of FaceTimed your way. Your FaceTime was a couple links in it, yeah? But if it was a girl you kind of was interested in, the FaceTime is like, you're not going to be as excited sometimes when you see them in it, yeah? But a phone convo, you've got that build-up of, you want to see them in person properly. Do you get what I'm trying to say? And I feel like on the phone, if you've got a banging personality, it will shine through. WhatsApp, some girls are even dry on WhatsApp. But in person, they're good time. Do you get me? So it's like, that's my thing. But then I know some men that they excel in DMs. That's their bag. they get you in the DMs, convert you to Snap, and then next when it's a date,
That's
I
a transaction.
I think that.
no, that's how man.
Obviously,
I got a question.
Still.
I got a question. How, like, you see the DM thing, yeah? Like, when do you have to exit? Like, after how many hours?
I think DMs are horrible.
I've never been a DM bandit.
I've never been a DM man.
How many hours? Is it 24 hours?
See DMs, yeah? DMs like having the ball in the box. You enter the game corner and it lands in the box. You just got to score quick. You know what I'm saying? Get it out of there. You know what I'm saying?
That part of it, yeah. Sometimes like you live in fear of the screenshot, innit?
That's my biggest.
Yeah,
thing.
and it's like, to be honest, like, no one's trying to be that guy with
You can only be screenshotted if you got something to hide.
No,
but me DMing you, in a way, it's like I don't want you to tell everyone. You know what I'm saying? Obviously, it's between me and
direct message.
But listen.
Yeah, but you wouldn't
listen.
really.
Listen, the same repercussions can come if you just tap it and say, "Hey, you're right." And she goes, "Man, I'm trying."
No. That's down to interpretation because I can say, "Hey, you're right," and not be
Nah, G.
Huh?
Nah, G.
What? No, what I'm trying to say to you is,
if I say, "Hey, you're right," that's general.
What?
If that was the case, niggas would be DMing left, right, and center.
Yeah. What's going on?
Like, DMs is
no, I say the same.
no, my DMs is. It's just like
DMs is like once they screenshot it, you're done.
how many
But
girls?
a DM is only
Aye,
when
how
you got
many
something
girls-
to hide.
how-
If you got nothing to get drawn out
How many
about,
girls-
if like saying, "Hey, you're right" on the DM, what's the screenshot?
Let me explain to you. How many
Unless
girls?
you got a girlfriend, what's the problem?
No, but man, them have
Yeah, I
girls
know
that
that.
they're chatting
No,
to.
no, no,
Yeah,
no.
then you shouldn't
That's
be
not a
there.
girlfriend. Let me tell you why DMs are rough, yeah.
Go on.
Like, I'm sure you lot have female friends or whatsoever, yeah, and you've gone in their phone and like maybe they've just shown you their DMs and there's this niggas that are just
thirsty,
they're
bro.
stuck, like they're just there, like to get the yo,
Man that we know that we're cool with, like man that you know.
And Moff,
not bro.
Moff, excellent point. You know why? Because bro, female friends will show you, be like, look at this guy. That's what. Like, look at this guy, and they'll show you the chat there. I aired him and even double message me.
Bro's moving,
No.
like, cause like
That's what I said,
Bro's moving stiff. Like you might even see the convo and think, oh, bro,
this
man,
guy-
why are you coming out like this?
But
Like,
you know,
That's
but
what
I can't lie, yeah, man,
that's why I said, look, man, them take this in. I told you, get in there and get out.
you know what it is,
No
though?
double
Do you know what it is,
messaging.
though? Do you know what it is,
Double
though?
messaging.
But some people are genuinely dry at messaging, but they might be lit in person.
Lit in
Do you know what I'm saying?
person, yeah. Everyone's a phone person.
People struggle to actually like,
Like, I
translate
can't
their
do
character
DMs.
into the DM. No, the,
I would be rubbish.
DM
I'm
is
sure I'm
techie,
rubbish.
bro, because it's actually bespoke to every girl. Do you know
I
what I'm
just
saying?
want, like,
It's
DM
not one size fits all.
I just want a number, so I can't be to that. I don't even care how you are. I'm not gonna lie. I just want your number. So all this fake convo, like you get me. I'm not really trying to do that. You see when you do, like you see DMs, yeah. Like, let's say back then, yeah. Like you see the whole paragraph thing. I'm not on it, bro. Come on, man. Then I have to go WhatsApp and you got uncles and aunties that want to speak to that. Nah, man.
Moff, you know what you're saying here. You know what you're saying here. Let me be real,
much,
man. Let me be real. You see my thing, yeah. I don't know if man am obviously some man are different from this. I know man are different. But you see me, yeah. I don't like chasing. It's
What
not.
do you mean?
I've never liked
don't like
chasing.
hunting?
I don't like. I'll
Don't know what it
move.
means.
I'll move to you in person. Yeah.
Okay.
But let's say if you're not giving me the same energy back, I'll just dead it. Like, but I know I could lose. I know I could potentially lose a proper girl that
Can I
wants to
ask?
be chased.
You even saying earlier on that obviously it's men that we're the hunters, we're the ones that will go out and etc. So obviously you putting in that work or whatever, that's you quote unquote hunting. So then you're basically saying if they don't give you the same energy, then you would dead it.
Boss,
But
let
then
me
is that hunting
Let me explain my hunting. I'll move to them in person.
Okay.
With full confidence, they'll feel my aura. After that stage, yeah, if that first initial thing didn't at least excite you a little bit, yeah, and I'm chatting, you're not giving, and like, obviously, I've told everyone at the start of this podcast, I expect girls to have 2-3 other guys on the go that they're chatting to at that time when they're single. I'm not stupid, innit, yeah? However, if she's not giving me that same reception back, yeah, I'm not hunting you after that stage.
It's
It's
like,
dead for me. I'm not on it, bro, because bro, I'm not double texting no girl. If a girl ever blue ticks me, you think I'm texting back again? No chance.
Like, let me weigh in.
It's not me.
That's a man
Let me weigh in. It's like you make the initial start. Do you know what I'm saying? And if you're messaging, yeah, if she just airs you, and then you just keep messaging, but just keep airing you, but you keep that's chasing. Do you know what I'm saying? But
Is it?
Yeah,
Bro,
for me, but everyone's
check this.
different.
Check this.
Everyone's
Bro.
and you keep
This social media.
So you mean you go off responses then?
Hey, this social media.
You gotta reciprocate the energy.
But what's the responsive but the responses are dead?
I'm gone.
How many times have I called your phone and I said, when I walk here in person, though, you know what I'm trying to say? You can DM a thing, yeah. They might not give you energy, yeah. And you see them in a party, and it's a different vibe.
Yeah. The ones, I think me and you have the opposite way of talking to girls, innit? Yeah. One's his point is right there. A girl might be talking their rubbish to ones, and ones will actually tell me in advance. I'm gonna get her. Ones will actually tell me in advance. I'm gonna get her, and he will. I've seen it happen time and time again. He will. But with me, ones loves a chase. But with me,
a chase.
No, he does. One's likes coppers and robbers, rat and mouse. That's what one's likes. But you see, if she doesn't, if she doesn't give me that energy at the start, I'm the gun back in the crib chilling. The gun.
Like he just plays bad cop innit. Like he wants he can't. You see me? I don't even come across. I don't even need you to hate me innit. If you don't like me from the beginning, then like maybe I might convince you at the time. But you see, Josh. He wants you to hate him because that's what keeps him going. The fact that you don't want to talk to him, or the fact that you think he's a prick or whatever. And then, bruv,
that nigga preaching. These guys.
The minute you agree and you go to a date with him,
it's over.
It's over.
So what about other men?
What's this great in person?
No, so like, we break down Josh though. So what everyone?
I'm a nice guy.
Because I feel like when everyone speaks on their own style, it's their own.
You want me to dissect you?
You can.
Let's switch over.
You can.
Before we move on here, allow me to. This is not true, guys. Fabricated evidence.
You can.
I'm a nice guy.
Reese's game, yeah. This is Reese's game.
He's got a good game though.
So, ladies, this is Reese's game.
Can't go for it.
Reese, yeah, he starts off as a prick. That's Reese, like, he starts off as a prick.
Can you elaborate?
Like, he'll be rude to them. He would even embarrass them in front of their friends. Like, let's say if a girl, yeah, her insecurity is that she's got like a big toe. Yeah, Reese will cuss a big toe in front of her friends. Yeah, make her feel insecure, and then when the girl when the girl now like and Reese talk back when no one's there, he'll be like, oh, like kind of nice, you know. And then she's confused. She's thinking, wait there, what? So he was cussing me in front of everyone, but he's saying like she's back. So now she's intrigued. So now she feels as though she needs to live up to Reese's standard to prove. No, I'm not that dead thing with a big toe. I'm not that dead thing with a big toe.
What is this?
And then after that, Reese gets onto then he captures them, and then they get whipped. One thing about Reese, yeah, when a girl likes Reese, they want to marry him.
Wow.
That's one thing. Since I've known Reese, I've known Reese for years. Like, when a girl likes Reese, yeah, they want to marry him, and that's Reese's problem. Reese could never have a side. Ever. He could never.
I've had sides, but it hasn't always.
Reese's sides last a week. Because they want to marry him.
I'm not a bad guy.
At first you are.
I don't think I'm do you think that I start off bad?
I've seen you destroy women at first.
I've been put in a situation where a lot of girls do want more from man and I'm not willing to give.
I think like what Ish said, innit? Like I think that's quite like a smart tactic. Like you might just get onto them, and then obviously when you obviously sweep them up and that, they're all surprised and they're all shocked. So I feel like you use the element of confusion. I feel like Ish, yeah, I feel like what he does, yeah, and it's good as well. Like I feel like he tries to like level up girls. No, not girls, but he tries to level up whoever he's speaking to, and he tries to like, you know, urge them to be more like conscious and more like curious. And overall, obviously, like the guy's got game in it. Like I'm not gonna lie, like I've heard some of these conversations, and it's just like rah. Like I wish, you know, I was saying stuff like that myself.
Ish's angle, yeah. I think I would say Ish is very bold in it, yeah, to the point where it's like. I guess like we sort of like established a culture in it amongst men in terms of how we interact with girls and that. But it's like I think he was probably like the first guy who I saw maybe just like walk into a batch of 15 and go for the one that he wants. Wait. I think he pioneered that kind of behaviour, and because man's rolling with man, I feel like it rubs off. But at the same time,
he knows what he wants.
I would say with man, yeah, I think he can just get into a girl's head, to the point where it's fucked. As in, wait, hold on, yeah. I'm not gonna out man.
Sounds like it.
I won't out man, yeah. But I've seen girls, yeah, do mad things for man. Like, do you know what I'm saying? And I can't say it, but it's like
if Ish said to a girl, yo, jump, like if he's got her like that, she's jumping. I'm not Ish. If you told the girl to fucking take your car to the mechanic, fam, they would just do it, bro.
Yeah, no,
like, he's got them on mad smash still.
But he's bold.
But I can't lie, like Reece said, he did pioneer that whole.
No, yeah, so he was the first guy walking up to a batch of 15 and getting the thing. I would definitely give you your flowers when it comes to that. And then
let me weigh in on that, yeah.
Another one?
Go. Many moons ago, yeah, Ish was like to me, yo, like, watch this. Bro, you just walked into a batch of girls, bro. Just started rapping to the girl.
You have to.
He's like, come back, he's like, I was like, what? He's like, God love you. Okay. I was like, what do you say? He's like, you sexy. That's it. He's like, you sexy. And that's it. You know what I'm saying?
Okay.
So what you do, like,
it's Alex.
I commend you, bro. I commend you.
I'm ready for this. Everyone, yeah. You know, I'm a guy, yeah, that I love when my friends be honest. I just say it how it is because you lot know me the most. So, let's continue. Alex, I'm going to tell the people about you, mate. What Alex does, yeah, I think he does this so he, in his own brain, tells himself, I'm not moving to them. It's like he convinces himself. And then Alex is your bestest of bestest friend. Your bestest, like I said, he's such a sweet. And then what happens is the girl starts thinking, wait, he's hedge, he's got tattoos, he's dark skinned, like I think he's good looking, like he's had all these opportunities to move to me, but he doesn't. Then the girl will start feeling insecure, like wow, like I even dressed nice when I saw him and he didn't even give me a compliment. Then what happens? The day she's not expecting it, Alex switches it. And then he converts that friend game. That's where Lex R94 comes into play. And that point that's Alex's game. He's the best friend that will switch it on you. That's Alex.
I don't have no game.
I think Muffia is a special case, isn't it? And the reason why he's a special case is because Muff has like undeniable tactics, yeah? So when Muffia gets a gal in that little cute headlock, yeah, he's getting everything he wants.
There ain't no getting out of that headlock, bro.
Fam, you're being a motive, yeah? You're being a motive, yeah? Muffia has a babe in the headlock, yeah? He's saying something sweet in her ear, and whatever. And you know what it is about Muffia? It's the aftermath. I'll be in these environments, I'll be in that motives, I'll be out by myself, whatever, innit, you know? I'll be in that social settings, innit? And there'll always be a girl that comes up to me, innit? And this happens bare times. She'll bust convo with man. And then on a slash, she'll drop, so what's Muffia saying? I'm like, and there's been bare times where I've told girl, I'm not man's secretary. You get it? So it's like, I know that man has that sauce. You get it? As in that man, like whatever man's saying in the behind the scenes, it's like it's making a guy move mad.
They fancy him.
Yeah, Moff, I'm going to give you your flowers first, and then I'm going to tell you who you are.
You asked me still.
Yeah, I'm saying no.
This is your flowers, yeah?
I'll give you flowers still.
So Moff, yeah, one thing I like about your style is, yeah, you are quality over quantity, yeah? Like, your CV has great organisation. You're not the type of guy to just talk to any girl. You target the one you want, and then once you get them in that headlock, and all you hear is once
the headlock every time.
Once he does that whisper,
it's the headlock every time.
Moff does that whisper, and you know what another thing is, yeah? Moff, yeah, you're the flagship of no facial hair. Like you're the flagship. Bro, you're the flag because, bro, if I speak to a girl, yeah, they'll either tell me one of two things. Moffe's paying, or they'll say, he's cute, but he's cute. Like he looks young. But you at least get he looks cute. But the girls that don't mind the facial hair, like those are the girls you're getting in these headlocks, yeah? So that's all the positive. Like your standard's quite high, innit?
Yeah, that's imagine that.
Yeah, the standard's high. This is where it comes down to things.
What
One
about the
thing
downside?
is horrible at man management.
Player management.
I finish. Let me finish, please. See Moff, yeah? Moff is like Mourinho. If his player doesn't play good, Moff goes out in the press and he says, "Yeah, poor game." Moff will rip it to his play. It's all had a good game, but Moff wanted them to score a hat trick. Yeah, he's gonna walk past them, not even shit. Once, unless Moff really likes you, unless he really likes you, you'll get left in the cave.
One thing I'll say about that. Sure, I'm giving the flowers in it, so it's live in it, yeah. I think, yeah, if we're talking 2.0, yeah, I think your CRB check would not go through anything. I don't think you'll pass the CRB check personally. As in, like, the referral game is mad.
He hasn't been drinking.
Oh my god!
He's just got involved.
I can talk on Toss. You see Toss, like, of all the brothers, I'm telling you, obviously I know all the brothers fly straight and everyone's good, but Toss he's the best out of all the man then. And that is no cap in what I'm saying. Like, you see Toss, he's very like, he's screwed on, like he's locked in. So more time, he's not gonna get distracted. Like let's say we say, oh, like we're going to this country.
Yeah.
Toss is not even entertaining that talk, bro.
Let's rewind it back.
Wait, start off with the flowers. Start off with the flowers. Before Christ. Hey, Tom. Before Christ.
Toss before Christ and toss. So right now we're doing after Christ, yeah?
Let me give some after Christ. I want to get into it, so let me start off with Toss after Christ, AD, but AD, Toss. Let me be honest with you, yeah? Let me be honest with you, Toss. In our group, yeah, you're needed. You're needed. You are needed because it's like, brother, you were talking about marriage when Random was still trying to say what's the best restaurants to take these things. You get it? Like just you were talking about marriage from early, so it's like you're the bench you was the benchmark you were setting was very nice to see, and our man them, yeah, like obviously man, don't get offended by this, but I feel like we're all slightly followers within the group. So if a man first gets something, it makes the other man think, right, now I can't, I need to step my game up. So it's like having Toss now talking this positive stuff, going church more and finding a girl and you want to marry her and that made the man them think, right, okay, there's a different way to go in it. So those are your flowers from me. I'm going to get into before Christ in a sec.
I respect the transition of a man, you know what I'm saying, from the ends, and you just like, you found Christ and that you're about to get married and you found happiness, yeah? So, let me scratch that. Let's get into before Christ.
Let me start off with UGC. Alright, listen.
Before Jesus walked.
Let me start
Before Jesus walked. Yeah, listen.
See back in the day, innit? Obviously, me and Toss, we go way back in it. We used to play football together, yeah? So, obviously, during those years where we used to like gas ourselves up and think we were going to be footballers, yeah? We just used to go on links like after football. So, like, we'll play football, then we'll try and link some girl, yeah?
Still got blood on your knees, man.
So hear this, yeah? I still remember this till this day, because like, broski actually violated me. So he's like, yo bro, there's this 2-man link, let's go. Yeah. Like, we got bus to like, I think like, somewhere in Catford, innit? Lee Green or whatever, yeah? Obviously, this was like BBM days, innit? Yeah. So like, Toss said, yeah, she's calm, like the girl's nice whatsoever, but his thing was nice, yeah? So I've just thought, right, because his thing's nice, maybe her bedroom might be nice. I've got there now. Bro, like, the thing he gave, man, bro, it wasn't like, you know the ones that I was like 13, 14, but even there, I was like, I'm not interested. I'm like to Toss, yo, bro, like, I'm looking at him like, come on, like, how are you trying to give this to me to work off, bro? Yeah. He's like, fam, just swoop to her, bro. No. Toss goes missing for like 1 hour, bro.
Toss pioneered 2 things in the group. 2 things. 1, Toss was travelling, not East London.
Oh my god!
Not West London.
Oh, yeah.
Not North London. Toss was travelling to places where there's amusement parks. That's all I can say. Toss will be getting trained like he's going country. Toss was traveling, brother. Toss was traveling. Toss was the first guy I knew that travelled way out of London. Brother, the house prices there are 150 for a 6-bedroom house. Toss was traveling. Toss was the first. And all I can say, I'm not going to get into it, but Toss is the pioneer of baby oil. He was the pioneer of baby oil.
Adding to that. I'm not adding to that. I'm not gonna lie. The term claps doggy.
It came from man.
I didn't know what it was. I didn't know what it was.
Because back in the day, there was no way to describe that sort of doggy. And then bro was like, he would say claps doggy. And I knew what he meant straight away. And on that day, I ran off with that. I'm telling you, I probably used that term so many times. And it's because of Toss.
When I engaged.
When you engaged?
When I engaged in a few activities with Toss. Toss wasn't in the game for too long. I'm gonna say it to you. Before he signed out, I'm saying. But when he was summoned, he came to represent well. That's what I'm gonna say, bro. Bro turned up to the game, match day ready, fam. That's what I can say about Toss.
Toss don't like being on the bench.
Yeah, match day ready.
Like being on the bench.
To be honest though, I'm gonna say man could slightly be considered a dream seller back in the day as well though. I'm not gonna lie. Cause he was the first brother, yeah. Like obviously, you get me. Obviously, man, respect that you're engaged on it, so like we ain't gotta get too deep into things. But I reckon man was sort of pioneering the whole being intimate with a babes that you're not interested in. You get it?
Wow.
As in like. I forgot about that. As in, because that Toss is a passionate you. You get it? And that will translate into many areas of life. Make from that what you will. Yeah. Make from that what you will. Yeah. So it's like. You know, I can't outman on a certain situation, but I'll say man was definitely a dream seller before Christ.
So what I'll say about my good bro Alex is, I'm gonna give him his flowers straight away, innit? So I feel like obviously, you know, Lex, he knows his worth, he's smart, he's intelligent, and I feel like when he speaks to like, you know, people or girls or whatsoever, like he makes sure that shines through, you get man? So he uses all of these like, you know, advantages and he plays it well. And yeah, like obviously he's very interesting as a person, so I don't feel like he's not really like all the man them to some degree, because he's, you know what I mean, this bro had a turtle, so that just sums it up, innit? But obviously when we're moving on to, you know, the real stuff, I think Alex, yeah, I think he's the type of guy that will tell you what you want to hear. Do you feel me? He will tell you exactly what you want to hear. And I feel like he has the capacity to just like, he can switch it up mad, bro. So if you want him to be, you know, this, you know, best friend, this supportive person, this person you can rely on, like broski will do that, innit? What do you lot think though?
I would say, yeah, you know what? With Alex, innit, obviously, I feel like, the thing what's different about Alex, yeah, I would say out of the man them, he's probably the most shy in terms of that aspect of things. Yeah. Like I don't think that you got that dog in you that was sort of within the culture. You get it? As in, like, you know how man them sort of just barefaced. As in, like, you know, like there was even one time we was all in a motive and everyone was just getting it cracking. As in, like, we literally walked in, showed our IDs. Every man got it cracking and we reconvened in like an hour. Like literally, that's how mad the man used to be. But it's like with him, I feel like he's like I said, like a bit more patient. You get it? As in, like, he's not really as much of a dog as the rest of the man are.
Reese has just made a mad point that made me feel nostalgia, yeah? Like, bro, when we were younger, innit, yeah, our group, yeah, this is why I think we kind of got known for things, because the man them, like Reese said, will flash an ID, we'll get in there, and I might not see some man
for an hour
after the rave,
bro.
Like, man literally just went out hunting. Bro. Like
I went raving by myself.
Like literally, like bro, like man actually would go raving by themselves.
Do you know what's mad? You know what's mad? Yeah? You see when we're in the Midlands, yeah. Like I'll just be in the rave, yeah, and I'll see my bro like 100 yards or 100 meters in another spot in the rave, and bro, he's just patting up, and I'm like, I look left. I see one of the other brothers there, and I'm just thinking, fam, like, bro, we've got this shit on smash.
One time we went out, yeah. I'm gonna take it. 3-man mission, me, Reese, Ish. Yeah. I think me and Ish just stood there with the thing in it, we put up late, bro. So obviously we didn't get into the motive. These times it might be like 12 o'clock, 3 a.m. Reese stayed at the party by himself. Yo, what he said? Yeah. What, you still outside? Brother, it's been 4 hours. No, I'm not outside that. I've cut like, man, party, one man up, bro. One man up.
Do you know why?
One man up, bro.
Because end of the day, yeah, this obviously, I got cab to the place, innit, yeah? These man were driving at the time, innit, so obviously them man pulled up, innit, yeah? But them man were like, oh yeah, we'll meet you inside. They're running late. So cool. I'm like, waiting for these man. These man not coming in. End of the day, so in the process of that, I meet a girl. I connect with her and I'm just chilling. And so obviously I'm with her that night because I can do my thing by myself. I don't need my man around me.
Let me be real, yeah. You know who I actually enjoy going out with the most, yeah? And it's weird. Let me tell you something. You see Jerry? Let me tell you why.
Jerry's my go-to.
Let me tell you why I like going out because the funniest thing about Jerry is, yeah, me and Jerry are the perfect example of you wouldn't know we're friends. you wouldn't know we're friends. We come together and we leave together. Other than that, if me and Jerry went up 2 man up back in the day, brother, he's on the east wing, I'm on the west wing, and then we reconvene. Do you get it? When the Afrobeats come on, we get our drinks. You know, we just chill off. Back in the day, like that's what the man am saying. Like I don't know what it is, but we just were so comfortable.
It's best solo mission.
It's just solo. It's just solo mission. Like man, were just comfortable.
You see with Jay back in the day, we don't have to talk, bro. I'm talking about way back, bro. Me and Jay done a couple solo missions, bro. Let's just say Jay's moving to a friend. You don't have to talk to me. I'm next to him already. Yo, he's saying, man, I've got a friend already. I'm saying, you don't have to talk. Looks like Phil Strap. Where's what? I'm here.
You remember when we went to say
he's there? Like, yeah, know the chemistry.
Remember we went on holiday one time, yeah? I'm not gonna say which holiday it is, innit? One time, yeah, once was talk to a girl, innit, yeah? And obviously we're on holiday, innit, yeah? So obviously it's daytime, you know, girls are just going out to eat. They're not in mood, they're not ready thinking they're gonna get moved to, innit? It's just lunchtime and whatnot. So I was just chatting to this girl, she's nice, innit, yeah? But she wasn't boying him, but you know the girls are just moving a bit slow. I've come in now, yeah? Me and Juan's done the most ridiculous double team. Like, she wasn't realizing it yet, but I was making Juan sound fantastic. Like, I was like, anything Juan said, I'll back it up strong, yeah? In the end, yeah, she gave me the number. And me was like, she actually has no clue what just happened there. She has no clue what happened. Like, bro, she wasn't realizing, like, once will just I'll throw it up, and you once will slam dunk in there.
But you know what? On one of the vlogs recently, I saw a boy in it. One of his exes had him moving mad. I won't point it out or say his name or anything like that, but he was moving crazy. So the question to the man is, has one of your exes had you moving mad?
To be fair, I had a situation back in the day, yeah. Like, obviously, I've broken up with homegirl, yeah. And like, you know, I was just deep in the violations, innit? I was just deep in stuff, innit? And I just remember one brer was just in, and then we was just in the ear, and he was just like, it was just kicking man down and just, you know, just snaking everything. You feel, man? You know that unnecessary information. Do you get me?
Was this guy meant to be bro?
Nah, he weren't bro. He weren't even bro, but he was just snitching on man. You feel, man? Like, I don't even know how man had that data because he wasn't even my man. Yeah, I don't even know how man had that data.
I hate them man that snitch, bro. How about those niggas in the past, bro?
They just know. I don't. Basically, one of them man that just talk to bare girls, innit?
Yeah, man, are weird.
So, like, in my head, yeah, like, this is why you have to manifest things, innit, yeah? So in my head, I was just like, fam, if I see this brother, I'm gonna mash him up, fam. You feel me? Like, I said to myself, if I see him, I'm gonna mash him. You feel me? And then, I was in the car, right? It was in Shoreditch, all the man were rolling out, yeah? And I was like, alright, just driving. I think I was with Jay. And this was before Abra dropped Spin That Coupe, yeah? But like, like, you know, like, I must have just been, we must have been driving by, and I said, Jay, stop the car. Jay's like, what do you mean? Like, you know when Jay's just asking bare questions? I just said, look, I ain't gonna tell bro what I'm gonna do because I know Jay's gonna start preaching to man. And so I just got out of the car, I didn't even tell bro. So I must have just seen my man now. And like, I think my man was frass, innit? So I was like, yo, what you saying? He's like, yeah, I'm good, bro. You know, like when you're out in these areas, innit? Man, they just think they might think you're some next bro. So I was like, what you saying? Like, gee, what's good, man? Long time. You spad, man. I was like, oh, come, man. Let's catch up. Let's talk around the corner. Bruv, Donnie agreed, you know. I was just like, rah, like, maybe he's bold or whatever. So I've just got him out of sight, innit, because he was with some big youths, innit. So, and I was by myself. So once I got him out of sight, I gave him, I banged on up still. Like, but it was all mad because I just, you know what I mean? You know, man was just in my feelings, innit, and I just feel like now that I'm, you know, much more grown.
Let me touch.
You can't be doing that
on that stuff. Yeah. Obviously, me and Jay was with Moff. Let me tell you from our perspective. The brother Moff left us, didn't tell us a thing, went off. We were chilling with the brothers' people. They were asking, what's going on? I was like, bro, we had no information. Like that's when I know that, you know, either heartbreak or dealing with an ex is mad, because he wasn't himself. I've never seen him behave like this before. Do you get me?
Because you don't know the good
part. I've never seen him behave like this before. So it's like, whatever that situation was triggered something inside him that he just saw red.
I think most men will do that though.
Let me weigh in on that, yeah. Obviously, with Mafia, there's no middle ground. It's 0 to 100. When he's 100, you can't even speak to him or try and calm him down. You just gotta just let bro do his thing, and then speak to him after. You know what I'm saying?
But next time you gotta warn the man.
I just now that way
we were back.
Yeah. I just would like to apologise to the man for getting them into that situation because, like, bro, we were just in some next area.
So I feel like, from my perspective, I'm a very controlled guy. Even if I was feeling away, I'll just probably just firm it. But the time, obviously, I'm not gonna say when this was, innit? But the time when I felt like raw, like, you know when it's ended, and you know it's ended, like properly, like you deep it. So I remember, like, obviously, me and the girl, we just had our crunch talks, innit? It wasn't working, innit? Like, we both agreed, like, you know, this is getting silly now, innit? Yeah, obviously, you know, all I could say is basically the distance between us, long distance kind of thing, it just wasn't working, innit? Yeah. And like, after I got off when we had the conversation, it was just normal, innit? When I got off the phone, yeah, I'll never forget this day. Like, brother, I got off the phone, I thought, calm, innit? It needs to be done anyway. So cool, got off the phone. And I remember, bro, that ceiling, G, man was staring at that ceiling for time. Like, brother, like, I was thinking, that ceiling and me were dogs that night. I was just staring, thinking like, raw, like, families had crossed over, brother, like, you know, met my nan and that. I'm thinking like, I'm gonna tell my nan I'm gonna have to introduce her. So, like, cause that was the first girl I brought around my family. So the realization was that whole thing of, fam, how am I gonna re-explain this thing? They like her, like, I'm cool with her, like, family too. You get what I'm trying to say? So I think, like, obviously at that age I probably thought, like, I ain't gonna love a girl like this again. Do you get it? But I was just young. Obviously, as I got older, I realized bro, come on, your family might meet. They're not gonna, that first girl you bring to the night might not be that girl, innit, yeah? But I'm talking about at that time, with the knowledge I had, and with previous not really caring about girls like that, that ceiling of me were dogs that night. Do you get what I'm trying to say?
I get what bro saying. I get what he said though.
But you like tried to work out after that, though, innit?
Yeah, but bro, like, obviously the long distance thing, it couldn't work, innit?
I've got an interesting take though.
They say that first cut is the deepest.
Yeah, bro, that's the point I was gonna play off. I was gonna say, like, I feel like you kind of need that pain in it quite early, because, like, I feel like once you've experienced that, I don't know, like, heartbreak or that breakup, like, you kind of have to get to the reality of what the game is. So, like, I remember that when I came back out, like, I was bare complacent. Like, obviously when you have a bird and that, like, you know, your bird's just gassing you up and saying X, Y, Z. So I wasn't, like, when I came back onto the game, like, I had to get to grips with this stuff, bro. Like, this was just when, like, you know, that niggas actually had to take girls on dates. Because prior to that, like, before I had a girl and that.
It's BBM, innit?
Yeah, it wasn't that early, but it was just like, you didn't have to go on dates. And then, yeah, man, I deeped it, like, this game is mad. But today, if we're talking about contemporary right now, deep still.
Back in the day, there was this lady, man, that obviously man was looking after whatever, she was out at the ends. She's doing man dirty, like She just done a man dirty. Obviously, it's like, you know the ones there where it's like in ends as well. There's so many mutuals, and even though this girl's out of ends, I was hearing some different type of things. But anyway, she kind of like said something. She said something to me that I remember. Like, fam, I swear, I just changed from this point. She was saying something like in regards to make a man seem like she's like she ran a joke as if to say like raw like she cheated on man.
Yeah.
You see it? But it's like, and she was like, I'm joking. But it's one of the ones where it's like, I didn't believe her. I remember from that point, I swear to you, I changed.
You changed your piece.
Bro, I changed, bro. Like, literally, that's when I learned collapse.
Hey, Tom, this is sound like therapy.
Let me add to that. Hey,
I learned collapse.
So what's come on,
I've got a very position to add to that, bro.
Listen.
Come on.
So look at, we're taking it right back.
Listen,
Take it back. Heartbreak is real, you know.
Real pain. We're taking it right back.
Real pain.
So at the time I had a girlfriend, bro. I was young back then, you know what I'm saying? I had a girlfriend now, and I think was at an appointment with the doctors or something.
Man.
She's gone into the room now. I'm chilling off. I don't want to go in there. You know what I'm
Yeah.
saying? Personal, you know what I'm saying? I'm not going in there.
Yeah.
She left her bag, the phone and that.
Going for a phone.
The phone's not in the bag though. She kind of left the phone with man in her hand. Like, yo, hold my phone, Josh. I know the parcel, did it? This guy done this. You know what I'm saying? I went up the team now. I'm looking through chats. I see the ex in there. I know what name I'm looking for. You know what I mean? I see the ex now. I see conversations about one party the other day. I think my ass is getting mad. So I'm reading. I'm thinking this girl better stay in that room. You know? I'm
I don't care what blood test you did.
Man's reading it. And I see something like walking home after the party. That's enough, bro. I'm thinking, nah. Man walked home after the party, bro. What's going on? Did she let him in? You know what I'm saying? So obviously now, she's come out. And I've just gone absolutely insane, bro. It's like the doctor's surgery.
In the doctor's
I'm barking. Are you fucking mad? Come outside, man. Come outside. I'm flipping on the streets, bro. Man, shouting, are you insane? Who's walking you home? I was kicking bins. I dashed that phone somewhere, bro. I was moving nuts, bro. At the time, I think I called Reese. Hey, Reese, can you imagine, man? Come over there. Hey, boy, hey, get the drop, bro. Get the drop in that you, bro. We're going there today. I couldn't find him. I was like, yo, get the drop in him, bro. Bro, moving mad. Like you, bro, that day I changed. I changed, I realised that.
So that's when Ones was created.
That's when Ones was created.
Do you know what? I actually hear that, yeah. I remember, like, back in the day, yeah, man was going out with one bird, yeah, bro. Obviously, he was getting a bit techie in it, but obviously, man found out through the grapevine, like, cool. He was having it with next time while we were together in it, yeah?
Is it?
And obviously, you know the network's vast in it, so man found out who the youth was in it. So I was like, bro, like, is it an on-site thing, yeah? But then obviously, like, when I got hold of my details, like, rotted, like, she done me dirty, fam, and bro. That's when Lex was born.
But
Lex was born, you know what I'm saying?
That was my situation, I'm sure some of the rest of the situations. These girls were adamant they didn't cheat. My thing said, he just walked me home, that was it. But you see, man that's been in the field, man goes, if I'm walking that girl home, I'm trying to go inside. I'm not going to I'm trying to see what's happening next. And that's what it is, bro, it's a mind trick.
Hey, Reese, we ain't heard from you, G. What you got to tell us? Make your shit, man. Best of luck.
Do you know what? I'm a bit raw. I don't have like an X scenario, but I feel like I've got a head loss scenario. Yeah. So that was like, I basically just like between two girls, I just got bagged in it, like as in that's pretty much it. But it's like, I remember I was with Ish and then
God.
I was with Ish in it, and if I like it was just a home visit in it, I can't even lie to you, and obviously Osman just
basically this was in a certain period in it. So Reese has shown me this girl talking smoke, saying, "Who's this other girl? Da, 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 da. Who's this? Da, da, blah 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 blah. Who is she?" And I was like, "Oh, this is peak, innit, yeah?" And then he told I'm gonna come to yours, innit? So I just said to him, "Was this together?" And I said, "What? Do you want me to come with you, innit?" So I just said to him, "What? Do you want me to come with you, innit?" Yeah, because the way she was talking was mad, and I didn't know what she said to him. I don't know. So cool, we went there, innit? Yeah. We both just blacked out, just in case. Like, we don't know what she's on. She's talking smoke, innit? So we both gone there, yeah. You know, back in bomber jackets, blacked out, innit? Just in case she's trying to set man up. Gone there now. Everyone on this pod knows, everyone on Twitter, Reese is full of chat. Reese's tongue is sharp. You know what I'm saying? Reese's tongue is... Brother, this girl turned a guard dog into a lap dog. Like, she had Reese on her lap. Brother, Reese was like, the way Reese was I've never heard Reese be so reserved. She was grilling, brother. She was grilling him, and he was just taking it, not even arguing back here. And the maddest thing about this girl.
Oh my God, say the maddest thing.
The maddest thing about this girl. She was doing a thing with two brothers we know. And she had a boyfriend in another city.
While she was with my man.
And she had the cheek to grease him.
While she was with bro.
No, they wasn't together. They was just seeing each other.
It
wasn't his girlfriend.
No. I wasn't seeing her. But I wasn't seeing her. Yeah, I bet she had someone else in it. But as in this one was just whatever.
But they was linking up often basically.
She's not
saying it.
Were you intimate with her?
I'm trying to tell that, not Earth.
You know what I've noticed?
You get me? This girl had a boyfriend and two other guys that he knew.
I had a similar situation for that. I was at uni, I was talking to two girls at the time, and they're from the same area, to the point they went to the same school but different sites, innit? I think, something's gonna happen, innit? They're gonna click on. So one of them was cool, I used to kick it with, she was alright, innit? I used to chill with her a bit more. The other one kind of met in social environments like library and that, but whatever, innit? Whatever the weather now. Come, that was that. It's a mutual friend now. So obviously, when I'm at one's house, I hear the friend on the phone and that, oh yeah, I'm with Josh, whatever. I'm in the library now, actually the other one, the friend sees me with the other friend. She looked at me, I looked at her, don't do this. You know what I'm saying? I know that, don't do this.
I was just trying to read from
Bro, by the time I got home, yeah.
I was trying to bang grades.
I got home, I was just trying to bang grades. By the time I got home, it was all blowing up, fam. It was all blown up. And you know what it is, yeah? The situation was so mad, I had to pick a side. You know what I'm saying to you?
Wow.
Like, I had to grease one girl and she didn't deserve it, bro. So I moved mad. I was like, who cares what you think, man? Just shut up, man. You know what I'm saying? I was moving mad, bro, but like, yeah, going back, I want to do that now, innit? But that was way back.
Listen to what all the brothers have said, yeah. I think every man just experienced pain, innit?
Yeah.
And I feel like, you know, like, I'm just going to apologise on the behalf of all the brothers for, you know, anything they've done due to the pain that, you know, they've gone through, innit? But
Thanks.
I feel like everyone's obviously matured now. I feel like everyone's calm now, you get me? I don't feel like the man...
Mine wasn't pain, it was like a violation.
But if something changes you, more time is that pain, fam. You feel me? Like
The man are getting active on this Clubhouse app, so if you ain't got it yet, add up the man on Clubhouse. Obviously, with this YouTube thing, you know, we ain't gonna tell you like, subscribe, press the bell button.
But do that.
Touch the bell. Right, tell your friends in it. Like, trying to grow this to what number was we? 65 in
65 in
the UK.
9 months.
So that was a,
9 months.
yeah, that was a nice little achievement. Hopefully next year number 1. You know what I mean? But 2.0. Thanks a lot everyone for the support. Subscribe.